Hey, these women are out here down bad. Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings as always. Salutations to the Tabernacle of David, the Hakim and Aquath out there listening and learning. So, it just hit my spirit because just going around out here, man, like, yo, these females are really down bad out here, man. Like, seriously. Like, you go to the market, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just out and about, you just see these women, especially the ones that don't have a man, they just have a very depressed and just a very anxious look on their faces, man. And really, the only thing that's keeping a lot of these women still sane is the fact that they have social media. The fact that they can go on IG or go on X, Twitter, post, make a, crazy, outlandish, viral post and get some attention, But if it wasn't for that, a lot of these females out here losing their mind, man. All right, because there's a different spirit that's on men out here to not want to deal with the woman, and mainly the Israelite woman, Eve, because Eve is pretty much the bottom of the barrel. All right. Like you have Becky, Becky can still get Jake men. All right. Marisol can still get, brothers. All right. You even got, some Chinese women out here, man, that can get Jake. But the Israelite woman, she's the bottom of the barrel. All right, she's the last one to be picked. And now because of this reality now, they've made a term called being a pick-me, where basically if you agree with any talking points of a man, or if you're a woman that caters to men, then that's shamed. That's looked down upon. And the only reason why it is because Israelite men are not looking for the Israelite woman, man. Mainly the Judite woman. All right, they not checking for her. You know what I'm saying? And you see it because when you're out here, you see a lot of these Eve women, man, that are just lonely. Like I said, they have a very depressed look. Going to the store, like what I'm saying. Like the other day, I had went to the market and I saw like two Jake women, pushing a big ass cart of food, not a man in sight. You know what I'm saying? And they really had to go to the car and unload all the groceries by themselves. No help from a man. I'm talking about like cases of water, big ass, bags of groceries, man, having to unload it by themselves. Or you see the Eve woman out here, with pretty much a single mother, just pushing a stroller all by herself and no man around, no head of protection, man. You see? And why is this? This has happened because Eve has listened to the serpent. The Israelite woman has taken heed to the serpent, and now she's lost everything. All right, now even your own men don't want to deal with you. Your own men are tired of you, man. And that's really a shameful thing, because a woman was created to be with a man. A woman is not supposed to be out here by herself, just going it alone. And that's dangerous, man, especially the times that we in now. You see a lot of women are getting judged. Like what's her name? Her name is Enchanting. She was signed to Gucci, man, like 10, 17 records, which that nigga is a damn demon. All right, because pretty much every young artist that he's had on his label is either locked up in jail or they dead now. So that nigga definitely doing some sacrificing. But the point is, she was the latest Eve to get put to death. Now, I don't know what happened, but apparently she was on life support, and today they pulled the plug and she's no longer here. Now she back in the spirit world. You know what I'm saying? Which she was a damn demon anyway. She was wicked as hell. All tatted up and, singing about the box and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High put her to death. You see? But a lot of these women are out here catching judgment, man. And recently also you had Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox was fine as hell back in the day. Vivica Fox was fine as hell back in the day, man. Like, she could have got any man that she wanted. You see? Now she out here at 60 years old talking about, I want a man. I want a partner. Which that wanting a partner, that's really some bullshit. You ain't here, I want to be a wife. I want a husband. She ain't talking about none of that. She said, I want a partner, somebody that's going to let me shop, and somebody that's not going to, likes to travel and this and that. Like, you a fucking pet or something, man. But that's what these modern women want. These modern women, they don't want to come under order. They don't want to be under the authority of a man. They want to do what they want to do. Which, hey, you know what, brothers? If you don't have a woman, man, listen, don't even worry about it on this side, man. Because the day is coming where the Most High, women are going to come like a flood. Women are going to come beating down your door, man, because the situation out here is going to be so critical that in that day, they're going to understand that they need a man and that they were deceived. They're going to understand in that day, well, damn, this society told me that I don't need a man. I can have a career. I can get a job. I can pay my bills. Only thing I need a man for is sex and babies. I don't have to do anything for a man. But see, these modern women, now they starting to feel it, okay? Because the cost of living is going up. Men are falling back because they're just tired of all the BS that these women come with. The juice is not worth the squeeze no more, man. Like back in the day, you used to be able to talk to an Eve, and you used to be able to have a decent conversation, like vibe, and go out, and now you try to talk to these women, they'll look at you like you beneath them. They'll look at you like you're some kind of creep, or you don't level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you try to talk to an Eve now, she got a list of requirements. Oh, he got to be this tall. He got to drive this kind of car. He got to make this amount of money. You see what I'm saying? Which, the time we coming into, Jacob's trouble, ain't none of that gonna matter. All right, the scriptures say that a man shall be more valuable than a gold, even the golden wedge of Ophir. So a man is gonna be a hiding place from the wind in the times that we coming into, and these women trust and believe that they're gonna get in line. They're gonna get in line because at that point they're gonna know what's good for them. See, right now they don't know what's good for them. They've let the serpent Esau deceive them. They've let other women deceive them. All right, to the point now where men don't even want to look at women no more, man. Like, men, listen, I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are not approaching women like how they used to. Men are not even giving women the eye no more like how they used to, man. All right? And it's because women have pretty much set the precedent for men to fall back. Like I said, if you try to holler at a sister, she gonna look at you like, oh, this guy's a creep. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even have a conversation, man. So men are just like, yo, F it. If I can't even say, hey, what's up? Hey, can I get your number? Can I take you out? If I can't even do that, like, if I'm a creep for doing that, then F these bros, man. That's the mentality now. A lot of time you might just go places, man. Females is giving you the eye. Me, I don't even look in their direction. I just keep it pushing, man, because they want you to come over and say something to them. But nah, we don't need you. You need us. Okay? We don't need these bros, man. They need to get on our program. We are not the ones that need a woman to protect us. We're not the ones that need a woman to give us spiritual guidance. We're not the ones that need a woman to provide for us, man. You see? No, they need that from us. They was never the prize. You see, the man has always been the prize, man. But in past generations, that's been lost. Okay, but now, especially the men of the Lord has now put a different spirit on us to come back into our manhood. All right? To understand that, no, the woman is not the prize. All right? The woman is supposed to be a helpmeet to the man. That's the proper order. Our head is Yahweh Shai. The head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. All right. And guess what? The head of the woman is the man. That's the proper order, man. And guess what? If you trying to come up some other way, then that's wicked. You see? Because that's not what the Most High ordained the order to be. All right. When you're operating outside of order, the Most High is not going to be with you. The Most High is going to make your ass suffer, man. All right. And the thing about it is, a lot of these women know that they did wrong. A lot of these women know that they're not supposed to be bucking up against a man. That they're not supposed to challenge a man. But again, this world has taught them something different. This world has taught them that no, you're equal to a man. You can do whatever you want. All right. If a man tells you that you can't wear that, then he's insecure. If a man tells you not to go here, then, oh, girl, you don't need to be with him. You need to find you a man that's going to let you be confident in yourself. See, this is the bullshit that this world promotes. But guess what? All of it is failing, man. All of it is coming to nothing. Because ultimately, it's not in alignment with the will of the Heavenly Father. You see? And there's a great humbling going on right now with these women, man. Like, these women are out here, once again, down bad. They're losing their homes. They're not able to feed themselves. Listen, the only reason why a lot of women are even able to sustain themselves in any kind of capacity is because of government assistance. You have a lot of these bros out here, man, that's doing OnlyFans. And as a matter of fact, I was made privy to that, by a mutual friend. One of my exes that I used to deal with. They told me that now she's doing OnlyFans. I was like, damn. Like, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I heard that, I was shocked, because I thought she would be the last one to get into something like that. But again, it shows you how down and out that these females are, man. That now they're resorting to doing things like OnlyFans, which really, that's like selling your soul. Okay, you selling your soul for attention. You selling your soul because you want to get some money, engaging in degenerate behavior. You see? But this is what happens when you don't have a man of the Lord in your life. This is what happens when you don't have a head. You get to being out here and just doing anything because you have no guidance. Women are not able to guide themselves, man. They're not. This is why the Most High set up the order for a man to be over a woman, because if you leave it to a woman, she's gonna rely on her emotions and how she feels 100% of the time, because that's how they're built. They have that more, caring and nurturing nature. You see? So they're not really able to make rational decisions. And if you find a woman that is able to make, rational decisions to some degree, then she had a man in her life that instilled that within her. You see? But it's not in a woman's nature to be rational. It's not in a woman's nature to think practically, man. It's not in them. This is why they need a head. You see? And the scriptures say in Ecclesiasticus 25:21, it says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for her pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees." So the point of the woman, the reason why she was created, is to serve a man, point blank, period. And these women are not out here serving men. They're out here serving their own interests. They're out here serving their own lust. But at the same time, you know what? This is what the woman wanted. Going back to the garden, right? The woman was in her proper order, all right? She was in her proper order, and then Satan, the serpent came along and told her, look, you don't have to be under Adam no more. All right. You don't have to be under the authority of your husband. You can be free. You can do what you want to do. You can be equal to your husband. Oh, well, you're not going to surely die if you eat of the fruit. No, you can be just like the man. See, and this is the deception that the woman fell for, and this is why she's in the predicament that she's in now, because she was tricked into coming out of her natural order. You see, things flow better when you're in your natural order, your natural purpose. And the natural purpose of the woman is what? To be a helpmeet unto the man and bring forth seed for the man. All right, and to be a part of a family unit. A single mother should not be a thing. A single mother should not exist, man. All right, a woman should have a husband. Point blank, period. And if you're a woman out here that don't have a husband, then you're operating out of order. All right. Now, there are some sisters that's in the truth. They don't have a man. All right. But hey, you better get yourself a man. Okay. You better get yourself with a man of the Lord, because the time that we coming into, you're going to need protection. You're going to need guidance, because guess what? When you see certain things out here take place, a woman is not going to have the mental fortitude to defend herself. A woman is not going to have the mental fortitude when she sees somebody's brains get blown out, or she sees somebody get judged on the spot. She's not going to have the strength to, guide herself accordingly, man. She needs a man for reassurance. She needs a man to tell her, look, everything's going to be okay. Call on the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You're good. Women can't do that on their own, man. This is why they need a man. You see? But the scriptures say to stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. You see? So even now, the simps, because look, there was a time when real men, real austere men with a backbone, they're pretty much done with the Israelite woman. This is why passport bros is a thing. Like, you have men going overseas and looking for wives. Even if they gotta pay some money to get with a woman that's been raised how to serve a man, that's been raised how to deal with a man accordingly, and she knows her place, then they would much rather do that than be here in America or in the West, period, and have to deal with these demons. Because really, you can't even call these females that's over here women, man. All right, because they don't act like women. They act like men, and they act like straight up demons. Okay? Which for a real man, that's off-putting. A real man is not trying to deal with a woman that's coming with masculine energy. That's madness, man. The Lord is not dealing with that. You see? But there was even a time when if they couldn't get a real solid man, at least she could get a simp that buy and pay for what she needs. But they can't even get that now. All right, even the simps are now wising up to these women, which that shows you that we're in a different day and time. All right, they're not getting attention like that. Men are not walking up to them and trying to pursue them like that, man. All right, very, very few. But majority of the time, these men are not even putting in the effort to talk to these women. And why? Because women have made this environment. Women have made things this way to where you're not approachable, to where, as I said before, the juice is not worth the squeeze. It ain't worth it, man. All right. Now, if you do come across a sister and she's cool to deal with, she's in order, not saying that she's going to be perfect, man, but as long as she ain't trying to argue and fuss back and forth, and she understands her place as a woman, then deal with her. You know what I'm saying? Deal with her, man. As long as she cool to deal with, and she not adding stress to your life, if she's bringing peace, and she really wants to serve you, then deal with her. That's a good situation. All right? But majority of these women, man, are 2/3, okay? There's more women out here than men. And 2/3 of the nation of Israel is what? 66%. And majority of them are going to be women. All right? Let's get verse 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Yeah. So Eve sinned first, then Adam. But sin came into the world through the woman. And since the garden, the woman has been aligned with the devil. Okay, the woman has been aligned with Esau, Edom. You see? Because really, Esau and the woman, they really worked together to take down the Israelite man. Okay? Because why? The woman wanted to be free. She didn't want, she doesn't want to be under the order that the Heavenly Father set up. You see, so she colluded with the devil with all this women's rights and, women's lib and all this, liberate the woman. You see, that whole movement, but look what's become of it. There are no more strong families. All right. Men don't want to, be joined to a woman like that anymore. All right. The family structure, especially in America, Babylon the Great, is completely destroyed. You see, Esau, he makes all kind of laws to benefit the woman. He didn't set up child support. He didn't set up alimony. He didn't set up restraining orders for the woman. So the woman has all kind of benefits in this society. SNAP, WIC, Section 8. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, Esau set the woman up real nice in Babylon the Great. But those days are coming to an end, because now the devil, he's crashing the whole system. You see, he's taking away the government subsidies. He's taking away the food. He's taking away the comforts of this life. So now that these women are feeling it, now they want men. Okay, now you have women like Vivica Fox, up in age, in their 60s, talking about now they want a man. Well, what the hell was you doing when you were in your prime? What were you doing when you were in your 20s and 30s, when you were young and you was fine as hell, could have got any man that you wanted? What were you doing then? I'll tell you what she was doing. She wanted to be the, she wanted to be the head. She wanted to be the boss. She didn't want to take orders. She wanted to give orders. All right? And that's the problem. Okay, because real men, real austere men are not going to deal with a woman trying to, bark orders to them. No, you take the orders around here. All right, I'm the man, I'm the head. You do what I say. Point blank, period. Now, of course, you have balance in everything. Not not saying that if you deal with a woman that you just be a brute beast, because really you're supposed to treat your woman as your own flesh. All right, but again, there's an order to things, man, and the woman needs to understand that order. You see. And these women out here, they haven't been raised how to be women. They don't know what it is to be a woman because of the curses. Ultimately, the curses that have been on our people for generations. Women don't know what it is to be a wife. If you ask majority of these women what is the duty of a wife, then they would struggle to tell you. They don't know. And that's really a sad thing, man. Again, it all goes back to the curses, because look, these curses have destroyed our people, man, especially our women. Our men and women are destroyed, but the women are even worse because there's more of them. You see? And these women walk around here, they all proud, got their ass hanging out, got their cleavage showing, all this makeup and, tatted up. You know what I'm saying? A man can look at a woman and tell if she's worthy to deal with or not. All right? A man can see that. You see? This is Ecclesiasticus 26 in verse 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. Yeah, and that's the problem. These women have been given too much liberty. All right? They've been given too much liberty, man. These women have not been brought up with order. And this society promotes that wickedness. See, this society promotes women just being able to be out here and just gad abroad and just be all over the place. All right? This world promotes women not being under the order of a man. But again, look what's become of it, man. Like, look at this society. Look at the young women now, even the older women. They're a better example because they're a product of Esau society, through and through. These modern women are completely through, man. And they don't have anything to fall back on. A lot of these modern women don't even have children to, take care of them when they get up in age. So they just out here. Going back to Vivica Fox, prime example. Like, I don't even believe that she has children. And back in the ancient world, that was a shameful thing for a woman not to have children. Back in the ancient world, it was an expectation that a woman was supposed to marry a man young. She was supposed to bear his seed and be with that man for the rest of her life. All right. The woman that she, Salakia, the man that she first slept with, that was her husband, and she had to stay with that man for the rest of her life. And back in the ancient world, women understood that they couldn't just up and leave their husband like that, because they literally depended on the man for their survival. All right. In the ancient world, if a woman was to step out on her husband, number one, she would be publicly shamed. All right. And she could never marry again. You know, she would be on her own for the rest of her life. But in today's society, Esau has stepped in as the husband for these modern single women. He's giving them food. He's giving them shelter. He's giving them clothing. He's taking care of them. But it ain't going to be that way for too much longer, because he about to pull the plug. See, Esau is about to pull the plug on the society, and he's about to pull the plug on you wicked Eves out there. You see? And the prophets, the men of the Lord, have been telling you women to get in order, get yourself right, come back unto the proper order, man, because your life depends on it. It's not a if, it's not a maybe. No, you must come back to the right order if you want to be saved from what's coming. And guess what? The woman's salvation is going to come through her head. It's going to come through the man. A woman serves Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua through the man, through her head, through her husband. You women are not going to make it into the kingdom by yourself. All right? You need a head of protection to cover you in these times. And if you don't understand that now, then you're going to understand that very soon when all hell breaks loose on this earth, man. You're going to understand that very, very soon. Right? Yeah. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks, in her eyelids, the way that these women dress, the way that they present themselves, the way that they talk. It's nothing but whoredom, man. All right? And who are these women's role models? They look up to Sexy Red, Enchanting. You know what I'm saying? Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? All these different entertainers and, you know, female artists that produce nothing but lewdness. All right? That's who Esau has put out in the forefront for our women to look at as examples of what a woman should be. And I seen the video where Glorilla actually gave some diabolical advice to, you know, to these young girls, man. Telling them that, your 20s are for being toxic, you know? Just be toxic in your 20s. Because when you get to your 30s, like now you too old for that. Now you need to settle down. But in your 20s, that's your time to be toxic. That's your time to just basically just be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to the man. Don't take no guidance. You your own woman. Just do what you want to do. That's the advice that she gave. All right? And these, you know, young girls out here, they actually look up to that, man, because their own mothers aren't even exemplary women to look up to. And a lot of them, majority of them, don't even have fathers in their lives. And if they do have fathers in their lives, then, you know, they really ain't shit, because they're destroyed they damn self. All right? So this world is just all messed up, man. But the woman, man, things are going to be especially bad for these women out here that don't have a covering. All right? And these women want a man. Believe that. Like, these women want men. Okay? They may try to make it seem like, like I'm not doing this for men, or I don't want the attention of men. That's bullshit, man. These women want and desire men. Why? Because that's their nature. A woman's nature is to want to be with a man and want to serve a man. But these women are, like I said, you can't even call them women, because they're GMO. They've been genetically modified, man. By who? By the devil, Esau Edom. All right, he's taken the woman out of her natural state, and he's turned her into something that is artificial, that is not beneficial. You see? But a lot of women now, because you have you know, this whole manosphere thing, and, you know, there's just the overall vibration in the earth that's against women, man. That's calling a woman out for the wickedness that they've been doing. And men are, you know, standing up and saying no more. We're not going to tolerate this this bullshit no more, man. Like, either y'all gonna get in order or y'all gonna get left. Point blank, period. You know, and the brothers that's in this truth, we understand that. Okay, like, we understand that the woman is for us. We're not for the woman. Okay? So either, if you're gonna deal with a woman, she need to be on your program, bro. And guess what? If she don't want to do what you want to tell her to do, then leave her be. Let her go, man. It's not worth it. If she feel like she got it like that, and she can just be good, and she can do what she want to do, let her go. Let her do it, man. Because guess what? She gonna realize real soon that she fucked up. You know? Excuse my Swahili. All right? Let me get this real quick. Bear with me one moment, brothers. Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus 25. In 25, it says, "Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh." Yeah. If she is not going to go the way that you want her to go, cut her off, man. Let her go. Let her be to her own devices. If she don't want to take heed of, you know, if you don't want your woman to wear something, but she want to wear it anyway, or if you don't want her to do something and she want to go ahead and do it anyway, cut her off, man. Let her go and do that. All right? Don't try to argue with them. Don't try to, you know, get physical and, you know, do all of that. Nah, just let her be. You see? If she want to be stubborn and rebellious, let her be, man. Let her go. All right? Because listen, we're in a time where, we don't have time to be trying to rehabilitate these women. It's either they gonna come correct or they can stay where they at, point blank, period. You see, especially if you're dealing with a man of the Lord, we not looking for no fixer upper woman, man. Like, listen, if you gonna deal with us, you you gotta be in order. You see? You ain't gonna come over here trying to dictate and, trying to tell us what to know. Hell no, man. Yeah, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. The scriptures tell you, let her go, man. If she doesn't want to come under wise instruction, if she doesn't want to come under righteous counsel, let her be. Let her be, man. Because guess what? She's going to come to her own destruction. You see? She's going to come to her own destruction, and she's going to be out here sad as hell, depressed, lonely, and she's going to be wishing that she had a man to tell her what to do. But as it is right now, as this society is, things are getting worse. The woman, she's feeling the heat, and she doesn't know what to do. She knows in her spirit that she needs a man. She knows that a man is beneficial because, believe it, these women see what's happening to other women out here. Women are getting put to death left and right. Okay? They see that men are not really checking up on these women like that, not giving them attention. So now they're starting to put two and two together, and it's like, damn. Now they kind of have to take accountability and say, damn, well, we're the problem. You see, because the Israelite man, we don't have to deal with Eve, man. Okay, we can deal with the other nations of women and bring the nation back. All right. Point blank, period. So the woman, man, now she's finding out the hard way. All right. And they're realizing that the man is not the problem. Okay. Which a lot of these men that these women like, they're 2/3 niggas. All right. They don't have anything substantial about them. All right. Which a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. You see? And that's another, level and layer to it as well. You see, but if a man can stop dealing with Eve and go deal with another nation of women, and he can be decent in that situation, then the problem is not the man. The problem is the Israelite woman. And that's what they're having to... It's really hard for them because this world has not taught women to take accountability for anything. This world has taught women that, oh, it's never your fault. It's always the man's fault. Right? If you went and cheated on your man, then it was his fault because he wasn't doing X, Y, Z. Or if you liked another man's picture, then it's really your man's fault because he wasn't doing it. You see all this bullshit that is put out here, man. But the results speak for themselves. You can run with that narrative all you want, but the results are going to speak for themselves, man. Who has relationships and who doesn't? Israelite men can get relationships, man. Israelite women, by and large, cannot. You see? They can't. Because of their attitude, the way that they carry themselves. And just being demons, man. You know? Like, I can't tell you how many times that I've been on Twitter and I've seen some bitter Eve, you know, because the man might have left or he might have started dealing with another chick, you know. She want to go and post his, credit card information or post, his address, you know, or try to ruin that man because he don't want to be with you. This is normal, man. So you don't think other men are seeing that? And men have now come to the conclusion, you know what? It's not wise to deal with the Israelite woman. It's not wise to deal with these bros, man, because all they're going to bring is destruction to you. All they're going to bring is stress. Which that's out of order too, because a woman is supposed to bring peace to a man's life. A woman is supposed to be a pillar of rest in a man's life. No man wants to come out from the field working all day and come home to a bitter and contentious woman. No man wants to deal with that, man. Like, you're supposed to come home and your woman is supposed to cater to you. You know, she's supposed to, have a meal ready. You know, she's supposed to, give you a massage. And guess what? It's not like it should be a chore. Like, she should want to do these things, man. She should want to serve her man like that. That's what makes a woman happy, is to serve her man. You see, but in this world, things are not like that. You know what I'm saying? In this world, everything is just out of order. Ecclesiasticus 25:16, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. You see? So the scriptures say, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And King Solomon said, I can't remember exactly where it said off the top of my head right now, but King Solomon said, out of 1,000 women, he found not one righteous, but out of 1,000 men, he found one righteous. So what does that tell you about the woman? If out of 1,000 men, he found not one righteous, man, that tells you that it's in a woman's nature to go off. It's in a woman's nature because a woman is more inclined towards her flesh, the way that she feels. You see? And if you're going off the way that you feel, then 10 times out of 10, you're going to fall into some kind of wickedness. All right? But who is the main combatant against this whole women's lib movement? Is really men. Okay, men are out here trying to tell women, like, listen, what you're advocating for, what you're trying to promote, this shit is wicked. It's not going to get you nowhere. All right, so you can see that there's some kind of righteousness still in men. Like, men don't want their women out here just wearing fishnet, body outfits, man. Like, men don't want their females out here wearing booty shorts and coochie cutters, man. You see what I'm saying? Men want their women to dress modestly because men understands what another man is looking at. All right? And you don't want to have your woman out here, being lusted after by other men. Really, a woman is supposed to be inside the house. She's supposed to be a keeper at home, man. She ain't supposed to be out here, gadding abroad and all that. A woman is supposed to be in the house, tending to the house, taking care of the children. All right, that's why even in this truth, man, we don't bring our women around. All right, now if you come to a brother house and his woman is there, you say shalom, and that's really about it. You know what I'm saying? But you got camps out here that's bringing a women to the camp and they sitting on the sideline. Nah, man, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Your woman's supposed to be in the house, out the way. You see? Because if you have women around and they get to looking and say, oh yeah, I like that brother. I think that brother's handsome. I like him. You see what I'm saying? Then they start giving eye, and all kind of wickedness stems from that, man. That's why there's a proper order to do things. But again, in this society, in this world, shit is just out of order, man. But yeah, these women out here finished, man. Especially the Judite woman, completely through. All right, no men wants them. Jake don't want him. Esau don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Ahmed don't want him. No man is rushing over here to date the Israelite woman, man. So what does that tell you? But the Israelite man, on the contrast, everybody wants us. Like, all women want a Jake man. Why? Because we got flavor. You know what I'm saying? We have, we got salt. You see what I'm saying? So of course, a woman is always gonna want a man with, some type of salt, some type of flavor, man, because it's just something about Jake that women can't resist. All right, but the Israelite woman, it ain't the same way, because they not bringing nothing but contention, arguments, and just bad vibes, man. You see, which no man wants to deal with. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. Hopefully I wasn't all over the place, and hopefully this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kadash. Call halal Yahweh Basham El Shah Basham Rakah Kadash. Until next time, Lord willing.